Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Dr. Ella Reed, Urologist and Pelvic Health Specialist, and today we're talking about something that almost nobody teaches you properly. Could you be masturbating the wrong way? Now, before anyone gets defensive or uncomfortable, let me be very clear. Masturbation is completely normal, healthy, and safe. In fact, it's one of the best ways to understand your body, learn what brings you pleasure, reduce stress, improve sexual confidence. So this video is not about telling you to stop. It's about helping you do it in a way that actually improves your sex life, not hurts it. Because here's what I see in my clinic all the time. People who are perfectly healthy, but they struggle with low sensitivity, difficulty, climaxing with a partner, erectile issues, performance anxiety. And when we dig deeper, it often comes down to habits they've trained during masturbation. Important disclaimer. Most of what I'm going to talk about today is supported clinically, but not all of it has massive amounts of research behind it. Why? Because these are difficult topics to study in controlled environments. But just because something isn't heavily studied doesn't mean it's not real. I see these patterns over and over again in real patients. Mistake number 1, the death grip technique. Let's start with one of the biggest ones, the death grip. And yes, it's exactly what it sounds like. This is when someone uses extremely tight pressure, fast, aggressive movement, intense stimulation that cannot be replicated during real sex. What happens to your brain and body? Your body is incredibly adaptable. If you repeatedly expose it to high-intensity stimulation, it starts to expect that level every time. So over time, normal touch feels weaker, partner stimulation feels not enough. You struggle to climax without that same intensity. The dangerous cycle. Here's where it gets worse. You feel less sensitivity, you increase pressure or speed. Sensitivity drops even more. You push stimulation further. And suddenly, normal sex doesn't feel satisfying anymore. Other versions of this problem. It's not just grip. Some people condition themselves with grinding against a mattress, very strong vibrators, specific positions that can't be replicated. What to do instead? Loosen your grip, slow things down, use lubrication, explore different sensations. You'd be surprised how powerful lighter, slower stimulation can be when your body relearns sensitivity. Mistake number 2, doing it the same way. Every time this one is subtle, but extremely common. Using the exact same method, fantasy, or stimulus every time. Why this becomes a problem. Your brain forms strong associations between arousal and specific triggers. For example, a certain type of content, a specific fantasy, a very particular scenario. Over time, your brain says, "This is what turns me on. Nothing else works the same." Real-life impact. When you're with a partner, arousal feels weaker. It takes longer to get excited, you may lose erections or struggle to climax. And then, anxiety kicks in. Performance. Anxiety loop. This is where things spiral. What if I can't perform? What if I lose my erection? What if I can't finish? Now your brain shifts from pleasure, stress, and stress kills arousal. The vicious cycle 1. Bad experience. Anxiety builds. Next time is worse. Confidence drops. Fix it. Change your stimulation patterns. Use imagination. Sometimes engage with your partner mentally and emotionally. Stop relying on one specific trigger. Mistake number 3, not using lubrication. This is one of the easiest fixes, yet so many people ignore it. Lubrication matters. Why it's important. Without lubrication, friction increases. Sensitivity decreases over time. You rely on stronger pressure, which brings you right back to the death grip problem. Types of lubricants. Water-based, natural feel, may need reapplication. Silicone-based, long-lasting, smoother. Oil-based, long-lasting, but not always compatible with protection. Avoid harsh lotions. Petroleum-based products. Anything that irritates skin. Bottom-line lubrication helps simulate real-life conditions and protects sensitivity. Mistake number 4, always rushing, the quickie habit. This one starts early for most people. Think about it. When you were younger, you probably tried to be quick, tried not to get caught, felt rushed or anxious. The problem? That habit sticks. Your brain learns. Sexual release? Chakor fast and efficient. Real-life consequences. Premature ejaculation. Difficulty. Slowing down with a partner. Less overall satisfaction. Retraining your brain. Slow down intentionally. Focus on sensation, not just release. Extend the experience, you're not in a race. Mistake number 5. Guilt and shame. This is the most underrated factor. How you feel about masturbation matters. Psychological impact, if you associate it with shame, guilt, embarrassment. That doesn't just disappear, it follows you into relationships, intimacy, sexual confidence, hidden effects, difficulty relaxing during sex, reduced pleasure, emotional disconnection, mindset shift. You need to understand, sexuality is a normal part of being human. You are allowed to feel pleasure, explore your body, enjoy intimacy. Big picture, what this all means. Masturbation itself is not the problem. It's how you condition your brain and body. Healthy masturbation should increase awareness, improve sensitivity, build confidence, translate into better partner experiences. Problematic patterns, over-intensity repetition, rushing shame, practical reset strategy. If you feel like you've developed bad habits, start here. Slow everything down, reduce intensity, use lubrication, change patterns, stay present mentally. Think of it like training. You're not just chasing an outcome, you're training your body and brain for better intimacy. Final message. Your solo habits directly impact your partnered experiences, but the good news is, this is completely fixable. Your body can relearn, you can improve your sex life significantly. Outro. If you found this helpful, like the video, drop your questions below. Subscribe for weekly science-based health content, and as always, take care of yourself because you're worth it.